We have Noelle here who just finished 16 weeks with Weight Loss Warrior. So, Noelle, if you don't mind, go ahead and tell me what all have you tried before you started with Weight Loss Warriors?
Mostly I had just tried to exercise and cut calories and probably also tried to eat less carbs too. I wasn't totally low carb, but I tried to like reduce my carbs. But honestly, it would intermittent fast too, and that would get me to 5-ish pounds or so, and then I didn't go anywhere after that. And I'd get really frustrated, or I'd backpedal, even though I was like eating really well, like what I felt was pretty well. And or I don't know, I would just get really frustrated with it and give up, honestly.
Yeah. And so tell me, what results did you have with our program?
So when I decided I had to lose weight, I was 220 pounds, which is the biggest I've ever been. Thankfully, I'm tall, but it was still a lot of weight. It's still a lot of weight, and I was just like, I am not getting any bigger than this. I was like, it's not gonna happen. And so, and I'd gained all this weight because I've had 3 knee surgeries, and I'm sorry about that. I don't know why those notifications are going off.
Oh, you're fine. I
can't. And I had 3 knee surgeries and had gallbladder surgery, and I just had gained like a 45 or 50 pounds out, and I had all these surgeries kind of within the last several years, and they're just kind of all together, and I wasn't very active because of that. And so I started at 220, and then on this program I have lost 15 pounds so far. And honestly, I felt like I could have lost more. I am an example of, I have not been very active. I've had some health problems as I've done this program. I've had surgery on my foot, and I also had COVID. Yes. So and I still lost weight, and even though I got off the program when I was ill, and then kind of after I was recovering from surgery on my foot, I kind of got off the program, but I tried to eat similarly to my meal plans, or as best I could. So I didn't gain weight, but I didn't really lose either. But honestly, I mean, what I like about this program is it kind of teaches you to eat like your meal plans. Even if you're not eating like your meal plans, you kind of start to feel like what you're supposed to eat during the day, how much fat and protein and stuff you need. It starts to make sense.
You learn throughout the program. Yeah.
It's very habit forming. It has changed the way I eat, honestly. Yeah. I mean, I don't eat the same anymore. And I love it. Honestly, it's been so helpful to me to do this program. And another odd, I guess not odd, but an effect of eating this way is that I have fibromyalgia, and I have acid reflux from that. And since I've been eating this way, I have not had to take my omeprazole. I've not had acid reflux, and my joints feel way better. I'm serious, like way better. I haven't needed ibuprofen or anything. I haven't been hurting. I feel really, seriously, it's probably the best I felt in a very long time.
Yeah, it's like life-changing to not, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you feel was your main struggle before starting with us that you don't really struggle with anymore?
I think my main struggle is probably I wasn't eating enough and eating enough of the right thing, or I was eating the wrong things in the wrong quantities. And this kind of helped me eat the right things, the things that I liked, in the right quantities. And I think I just, because I mean, I told you I would like skip breakfast, and I'd intermittent fast, or because I wasn't very hungry in the mornings. But having doing the protein shake in the mornings like we were doing really helped, honestly. And it was also easy for me because I would be, I'm a nurse, so I'd be off and going in the morning, so I wouldn't really have time to make breakfast anyways. I guess, I think it just helped me see, I guess, the nutrition aspect of it that I was missing.
Yeah. Yeah, because we talked, I guess it was yesterday, we talked on the phone
Hmm.
and we talked about how much you've learned as far as like macros go, like protein,
Yeah.
carbs, and fat, and that's really made a big difference for you, just having
Yeah.
a good understanding of the macros, the educational.
Yes. I
So
think it's got my calorie goals in a better place than what I was doing before too.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, so you work a lot and then you've
Hmm.
been super inactive and
Yes.
you've still had great results. And I think that's
I
really,
saw excellent results. Like I was not, there for a while. I was working a lot until I got sick, and then I ended up having this metal in my foot, so I'm having to have surgery. So even inactive and having to be a couch potato, I was still losing weight, just eating on my meal plan.
yeah,
No,
yeah, cool.
no.
Yeah, that's something that, I try to tell people because whenever someone tries to lose weight, they think like, oh, I've got to exercise more and I've got to do
Hmm.
cardio and I've got to do this and this. And it's like, wait a minute. If you can get your nutrition in line, that will actually serve you very well. And you're a perfect
I'm
example of that.
it's that is very much in that is very much ingrained in me too. I mean, I was a sports player for most of my life, so to me it was exercise, exercise, exercise,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then diet too. And I realized that I wasn't needing to do that so much, but I'd still go on my walks and stuff, and usually I'd walk like 2 or 3 miles in the evening and stuff, and around kind of where I live, we have a treadmill, so I'd walk on there when I could walk.
Yeah.
And so that did help, but it wasn't, I realized that even when I wasn't exercising, I was still losing weight relatively at a pace that was comfortable for me, but also at an amount that I could maintain
Hmm.
without all the yo-yo.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. And I know now you're not at your goal weight right now, but you
Right.
feel like you have all of the tools that you need, right, to just continue
Exactly.
on that journey.
Right. So I've lost 15 pounds. I'm 205 right now, and my goal on this program was to get under 200. And honestly, if I would not had the health problems that I would have had, where I was feeling kind of bad there for a little bit and eating, if I would have stayed probably a little closer on my meal plan there these last couple of weeks when I'd had the surgery, I feel like I would have been under 200 for sure. But you're helping me,
Yeah,
post program. You're going to help me, you
yeah.
know, reach that goal. And I think that goal is very, very achievable within the
Oh yeah.
next few weeks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Now that I'm feeling better, I feel like myself again.
Well, you look
um,
amazing. I know you shared pictures, and
yes.
you look amazing.
Well,
So
thank
keep
you.
me.
I feel amazing. When I first took my pictures, I don't know if you noticed, I did not take a picture of my face. I cut
Yes,
it
I
off.
did notice. I noticed you were smiling in your
Cut
picture.
it off. But no, the pictures I took today, I took the full body because that just tells you how much better I feel
Yeah.
and how about myself and how I look.
Yeah.
I get compliments all the time, and people have noticed how much weight I've lost, and it feels really good. Yes.
Yeah, it makes a difference and you wake up and you feel good, you know what I mean? And you love your body and
Hmm.
yeah, and it really really is
Yes.
life changing.
Yes, it was, because when I started the program, I was feeling pretty low about my weight, honestly, and just frustrated at how I gained that much weight. It's just very, very, very frustrating. I used to weigh, before I had all these surgeries, I weighed 150, 160, and now I was weighing 220, and it's just like
Yeah.
very, very upsetting, especially because I'd diet and I'd exercise and then I'd go back, diet, exercise, and go back. And I'm not having, that's what I really, like I said, what I really love about this program. There's I've not had the yo-yo.
Yeah.
It's been very nice. It's
Yes.
encouraging. It's you're maintaining and losing as you go along without, I mean, sure, you vary throughout the week. I mean, you might with fluid and stuff, but mostly you're losing all the time, and it just feels really good, and it's just very confidence building that you're heading in the right direction.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Yeah.
talked about, when we talked the other day, we talked about how it's kind of like a puzzle piece, if we can just
Right.
put your nutrition in these certain places, then it works. And so, yeah, it's really neat. But
Yes.
all right,
It's
well,
awesome.
well, I thank you so very much for sharing your experience, and
Hmm.
we will stay in touch.
All right, definitely. Thank you, Miss
All
Brooke.
right.